Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Once again, you're watching Iqra TV and the program is going on Sisters Corner. सिस्टर्स कॉर्नर में आज हमारे साथ बहुत ही प्यारी सी दो मेहमान मौजूद हैं और उनका नाम है निगहत खान एंड सदफ खोकर और इनसे बात हो रही है ऑल अबाउट 30th पली मस्जिद स्काउटिंग ग्रुप जो कि ये रन करती हैं और बहुत सारे मुसलमान बच्चे जो हैं इस वक्त इस ग्रुप में हैं और बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ जो है वो कर रहे हैं। हम इसके बारे में मज़ीद तफसील से जानेंगे, लेकिन थोड़ी सी बात करना चाहेंगे बच्चों के हवाले से, माओं के हवाले से, क्योंकि बहुत ज़रूरी है उनके लिए कि स्टडीज़ में उनका एजुकेशन में अच्छा होना, लेकिन समटाइम्स बच्चों की जो डेवलपमेंट होती है वो सोशल लिहाज से नहीं हो पाती है। जो सोशल डेवलपमेंट है इट्स वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट फैक्टर ऑफ योर लाइफ एज वेल for children as well, and we will talk about scouting, and then we will relate this topic with scouting. Obviously ये हमें link करता है जो social skills हैं, हमारी social development है, how to talk, how to communicate, building up your self-confidence, self-esteem, and then empowering other peers as well. So all about this. So Nighat Khan, first of all, I would like to ask you obviously about social skills and social development in child. What sort of things you are doing which is linking towards social development?
तो इस लिहाज से मैं अपनी बेटी के बारे में कहना चाह रही हूँ, ईमान.
Yeah.
So she actually joined Scouts. We are a very young organization, the youngest in Croydon. We are only 5 years old.
Yeah.
So what happened is she joined as a cub in that age group of 10 years to 14.
Yeah.
And she was under the group leadership of Sadaf.
MashaAllah.
And I am a working mum. तो क्या होता था कि मैं ड्रॉप करती थी, फिर मैं देखती थी क्या हो रहा था. Then I used to pick her up, go home. So it was a 1 hour session, 1.5 hour session. तो करते करते my daughter was enjoying it.
MashaAllah.
The activities, the experiences, the trips, the camping, the hiking, everything. And the skills for life I'll talk about in a minute. But what I was seeing is then that she was really enjoying herself, so why wasn't I enjoying myself? So I requested to join as a helper. So as a helper, what I was doing was supporting the session. So making sure the kids are not fighting or making sure the children have got enough paper. And if there was a hike, that I was in a yellow vest so that I could see the visibility of the children as we're doing a hike.
Yeah.
So as time progressed, I was also enjoying myself.
MashaAllah.
And then I requested, can I also become an assistant leader?
Yeah.
So then as an assistant leader, I became involved in all the trainings. And then karte, I was then running my own group, which is the group further from the Cubs, which is called the Scouts group.
Wow.
And I was then the leader for the Scouts group. And I ran that for 2 years. And I had full training, full information given by the Scouts.
Wow.
And it culminates with a kind of a certification program. And that includes everything from safeguarding, from first aid, everything. So individually, I've also developed. Now, my daughter, as you've mentioned before, she's now post-age group of the Scouts now. So she's more than 14 and a half years old.
Yeah.
So then I said, okay, then I can now volunteer for other things.
Yeah.
But kya hua tha, I've had so much invested experience in 30th Purley
Yeah.
from such a young group that I was requested to consider to be the chairperson.
Wow. MashaAllah.
तो actually मैंने ये इस बारे में बहुत सोची थी.
Yeah.
That इस वजह से मैं क्यों करूँ, किस वजह से, what would I gain from
Yeah.
it? But क्या होता?
Obviously, it's a volunteer service.
It's a volunteer service, and as every other woman knows, we have got 100 things to do.
Yeah.
तो इस वजह से you have to be really like इतनी जिम्मेदारी लेकर मैं क्या करूँगी,
Yeah.
what can I achieve?
Yeah.
But also I knew who the team were. I know Sadaf, I know all the other leaders. So इस वजह से I also have had a feeling that if I'm there as well, it can be supported on both sides.
It's very important journey actually from I to us. ठीक है ना? Sometimes हम लोग यही सोचते रहते हैं कि इससे बेनिफिट हमें क्या मिलेगा, मुझे क्या मिल रहा है. मुझसे जब हमें क्या मिलेगा पे आ जाए ना, तो जो बहुत सारे ऑडियंस इस वक्त प्रोग्राम देख रहे हैं, तो मुझे लगता है कि वो भी काफ़ी सारे वॉलंटियर्स आपके साथ आ जाएंगे, क्योंकि ये एक चैरिटी है। ऑब्वियसली इसका एक बहुत ज़्यादा सवाब है, बिकॉज यू आर हेल्पिंग समबडी टू ग्रो अप,
It is.
डेवलपमेंट में उनकी हेल्प कर रही होती है, आप उनको लाइफ स्किल्स सिखा रहे होते हैं, एंड इट्स वेरी रिवॉर्डिंग एज अ मुस्लिम, आई वुड से। तो कभी कभी मैं से हट के ना हम में जब आ जाते हैं, तो जब हम दूसरे लोगों के बारे में सोचना शुरू कर देते हैं ना, उनकी हेल्प के लिए आगे बढ़ना शुरू कर देते हैं, तब हमारे रास्ते खुल जाते हैं।
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने, because if there's a feeling of a community ना, a family community, a Muslim family community, जो हम भी चाह रहे कि सक्सेसफुल हो, it has a very positive outcome. तो हमारे जो बच्चे भी हैं तो वो भी देखें कि हमारे adults क्या कर रहे हैं, are they being positive, are they contributing to society, तो हम भी करें। So we are keeping that ethos in mind to progress 30th Pearly as well. And we also want to make sure, like, for example, for my daughter. So the idea is that then as she had gone through Scouts and gone through Cubs, she developed in her mindset alien situations, how to handle it, how to deal with it, the unknowns. So she was a go-doer, like that she wanted to make it an effort to try, not to be held back, and also to be able to say to herself that this is nothing, I can manage it, I can do it.
It is really good to empower, like, especially ladies, young girls, you know, where they are lacking, bullying is going on in schools, a lot of other stuff is going on in school. They don't know how to respond. Obviously, we are in mixed community, and they are going out with different sort of people, and they don't know how to communicate or how to respond to a negative situation. And I think this is a very helpful technique, or these are very good life skills where they know how to respond to the situation.
So why you have a uniformed youth organization like the Scouts still being around 100 years later around the world is because of this point. The children are learning social skills, they're learning leadership skills, the social inclusivity to be able to handle themselves in unknown situations will help our children go further. I cannot emphasize it enough. If we do not give them the opportunity to develop outside of the home, so that they can be a better fit for the community, for the society, to be able to do more for our fellow Muslims, or the bigger picture.
And for we need for their own self, for their own children, for their own family.
That's it.
Because if they will not, how they can help their own children.
तो मैं आपको एक छोटी सी example देने चाह रही हूँ. When my daughter passed her badge for first aid, so there is a big thing that you have got your first aid badge. Badges there.
So
but
these are
the badges. Yeah.
One more time, I would like to show.
This is my daughter's
the sisters. So these all are the badges. So obviously when the children are joining in and finishing any activity, for example cooking or
so these badges when they go on different events, when they go to different scout centres, when they do camps, even during lockdown we carried on running, and we did camps, virtual camps. There's a Monopoly run in London. That's a fantastic event for Scouts.
Wow, this is really good. So whenever they're finishing any activity, they're getting these badges.
And also they have other badges on their uniform.
This is very rewarding,
तो मेरी जो बेटी जो थी, she had a situation at home. मैं बाहर गई हुई थी. तो डैडी का कट हो गया था, जबरदस्त कट from gardening.
Wow.
So my daughter knew where was the first aid box. She knew to sterilize the wound. She knew how to apply the bandage. तो मैंने उसी वक्त मैंने bandage का photo ली थी, and I put it on the Scouts WhatsApp group. हमारे जो leader Scout. I said, because my daughter was not fazed that her father was bleeding. Because she had this experience. She knew what to do.
Oh wow!
And ulta se, my father, this is
even beavers. So beavers will do the stage 1 for first aid, emergency first aid, and then cubs would do stage 2. So Iman would have done emergency
as well.
aid.
मुझे तो लगता है I should be sending children to you as well. So this is really good.
And even the leaders, to be a leader, you'd have to do first aid training, and that's so important for everybody.
Everybody as well.
Once you got children, definitely you need to have gone on that course. Because I remember my in-laws had to look after my children when they were younger, and I actually put them on a first aid course while I went back to work, and and they did the first. But this, you get it all for free.
It is important, and we then help each other. So as an adult, if anybody knocks on your door to say this has happened, then as an adult you can now respond to it, rather than feeling helpless, panic, don't know what to do, bachcho ko kya karu. You just have that feeling of confidence in yourself, which is also then reflected on your children as well. The children will feel also confident.
You're their role models, so definitely with the volunteering.
और स्पेशली हम लोग जब बात करते हैं पेरेंट्स के हवाले से, वो बहुत ज़्यादा बिजी होती हैं, ऑल द सिस्टर्स जो इस वक्त प्रोग्राम देख रही हैं, और समटाइम आपको ऐसे लग रहा होता है कि शायद यू आर नॉट डूइंग इनफ, ठीक है, उस टाइप की फीलिंग्स होती हैं, हालांकि आप हर कुछ कर रही होती हैं, ठीक है, और उस सिचुएशन में आपके लिए बहुत बेहतर होता है कि लेट्स सेंड देम आउट समवेयर टू लर्न लाइक व्हाट अदर थिंग्स दे कैन डू, एंड देन आपके लिए भी एक रिलैक्सिंग एनवायरनमेंट हो जाता है, आप भी उससे बहुत कुछ लर्न कर सकती हैं. ऑब्वियसली जब बच्चा एक नए एक्सपीरियंस के साथ घर पे आता है और वो आपसे डिस्कस करता है कि ये आज मैंने लर्न किया, तो वो एक फीलिंग्स होती हैं आपके अंदर कि यू फील लाइक वेरी काइंड ऑफ हैप्पी, रिलैक्सिंग, दैट ही इज़ गोइंग आउट एंड लर्निंग लाइक समथिंग इज़ रियली गुड. लाइक जैसे कि आपने बात की कि फ़र्स्ट एड के हवाले से ही हो गया, अगर वो आपके पास बच्चा आता है उसने सीखा हुआ होता है, समथिंग हैपन्स इन द किचन एनीवेयर विद सिबलिंग्स, तो वो हेल्प करता है. तो ये एक बड़ी खुशी की बात होती है. जैसे आपने अपनी बेटी के हवाले से बात की कि यू वर रियली प्राउड फॉर हर कि उसने एक बहुत अच्छी हेल्प की ना अपने फादर की. तो इसी तरह से बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें होती हैं जो आप एज अ स्काउट सीखते हैं, और वो आपकी इन रियल लाइफ दे आर हेल्पिंग यू अलॉट इन योर फैमिली एज वेल. सो ऑब्वियसली निगित खान एंड सदफ खोकर, मैं आपसे बात कर रही थी स्काउटिंग के हवाले से, लेकिन बहुत सारी सिस्टर्स जो हमारा प्रोग्राम इस वक्त देख रही हैं वो भी डिफरेंट प्रोफेशनल हैं, डिफरेंट फील्ड से हैं, डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड से हैं. तो आप इसके अलावा वैसे क्या करते हैं?
So I work locally in Croydon for the Home Office. I'm an IT consultant working in biometrics.
Wow, that's really good. And Nighat Khan?
So actually, as a professional woman, I would like to say that, yes, I also have a lot of skills that I have a very expanding career, etc. But I also want to say that our leaders are also in professional capacity. One of our leaders is a proper paediatrician, like proper doctor with a day job. And yet she commits every week to doing the scouting sessions. We have numerous leaders who also have day jobs, etc. But we also want to give the message that that's not a prerequisite at all. It is just about the fact if you are absolutely motivated to support the children, and then you can be a leader to help them, nurture them, grow them, so that they are of a benefit to themselves, to their family, that happened in my instance, and also to the wider community. Otherwise, we are failing them. And we must not let them fall into a trap where they do not have access to these wonderful opportunities. So as a person who is thinking, yes, I have got maybe 1-2 hours a week, please get in touch with us. You do not, I have got a very long career, but I have to say very clearly the message, and this is why we know the benefits, because we ourselves have developed so much being leaders, and we are also here today in front of you because we are not seasoned leaders of 10, 15, 20 years experience. We are quite new leaders, and we want to support other ladies or other adults, even if you have a 25-year-old at home who's like, not really doing anything specific. Please get in touch. It doesn't matter.
यही बात, इस वजह से मैंने आपसे ये दिस इज़ द मेन क्वेश्चन एक्चुअली आई वाज ट्राइंग टू आस्क यू कि आप प्रोफेशनली वैसे क्या करती हैं अदर देन हेल्पिंग एज इन अ लीडरशिप रोल, क्योंकि बहुत सारी ख़वातीन जो प्रोग्राम देख रही हैं, आप भी अगर कोई भी जॉब आप कर रही हैं इस वक्त फुल टाइम या पार्ट टाइम, ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट यू कैन गिव लाइक 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours फ्री टूवर्ड्स 30th Pali Masjid Scouting Group, और आप हेल्प कर सकती हैं, क्योंकि वही अल्लाह रब्बुल इज़्ज़त ने यही फरमाया ना कि हुकूकुल्लाह तो माफ़ हो जाते हैं लेकिन हुकूकुल इबाद माफ़ नहीं होते। और हुकूकुल इबाद में ये भी आता है कि आप जो है ना दूसरों की हेल्प किस तरीके से कर सकते हो, जितनी हेल्प आप कर सकते हो उसी में आपका जो है ना वो फ़ायदा है, आपकी ही दुनिया और आखिरत के लिए अच्छा है। और समटाइम हमें इस बिज़ी लाइफ में रोज़मर्रा ज़िंदगी में 2-3 घंटे 4 घंटे 5 घंटे अपनी लाइफ से बाहर निकालने चाहिए एंड देन वी शुड बी स्पेंडिंग दोज आवर्स यू नो हेल्पिंग अदर्स फॉर सेक ऑफ अल्लाह बिकॉज दिस इज़ वेरी रिवॉर्डिंग थिंग। और ये सिर्फ आपकी ही हेल्प नहीं होती है बल्कि आप अपने बच्चों को भी सिखा रहे होते हैं क्योंकि आजकल आई थिंक जैसा दौर है वहाँ पे this is not like all the time we are advising like children or you have to do this, you have to you know, we have to show them.
Yeah, you have to be the role
model. We have to be the role model and this is how we can be.
No, and also you're having fun.
Yeah.
This is not a torture. This is fun.
Yeah, exactly.
तो इसलिए we turn up because we actually enjoy it. वरना क्यों करें? हमें बहुत दूसरी चीजें भी है करने के लिए.
Yeah.
So there is a fun element to it and there is a growing element to it. And for the adult leaders, their exposure, the resources that you have access to. मैं आपको एक बात बताती हूँ. When I was a leader, so you would not believe it. The patron of the Scouts organization is the head of the royal family. तो उस वक्त था was Queen Elizabeth. So the Scouts have special dispensation to go to Buckingham Palace, go through the gate, and go and see changing of the guards on the other side.
Wow.
Not from the public side, from the other side.
Wow.
So I submitted the form, I submitted the information.
Wow.
और मैं लेके गई.
Wow.
तो the police officer जो इतना बड़ा Victorian की था, उसने वो गेट खोला.
अच्छा.
तो हमने सब हमारा IDs बता के हम लोग अंदर गए and we were standing inside Buckingham Palace.
Wow.
तो ये जो चीज़ें जो है as me, I was born and brought up in London.
Yeah.
How would I have ever gone inside Buckingham Palace gates?
Yeah.
I got to do it because I'm a leader with the Scouts.
Yeah, lucky.
So for the women and for especially women of colour, of faith, living in multicultural Britain, we have access to these things. तो आप क्यों नहीं हासिल कर रहे हैं? आप क्यों नहीं कुछ कर रहे हैं इस वजह से to also help the children, but also help yourself. I was so immensely proud. मैंने सबको बताया कि मैंने ये की थी संडे के दिन. मैंने वहाँ भी करती तो ताजुब हो जाते थे कि इसको कैसे हो गया था? Like what is so special about her? The special thing is that I was with the Scouts in the leader.
Scouts leader.
तो मैं ये आपको एक मिसाल देनी
चाहती हूँ. आप
बहुत मिसाल है, लेकिन वो एक ज़्यादा मिसाल है.
Because you have to be proud.
It's never been exposed.
These things are not common, and then obviously you are getting a lot, you're learning a lot, and then you're giving a lot to other people as well.
Sure.
So which is really
तो जो बच्चे जो दिन भर नहीं जाते Central London.
Oh yeah.
They do not.
Children who've never been to London.
They've never been on a train.
Yeah.
तो हम उनकी भी वो we're giving an example for the mothers as well. That आप भी चलो. Like you come as well and enjoy the day trip, enjoy what we're trying to do, and also gain something from it. Because once you're self-satisfied as a parent, as a woman, as a father, once you're self-satisfied, then that automatically brushes off onto your children or the children who are in your care. So it is always going to be a win-win situation. There is never anything negative about it. There is only better things to do it. वरना हम क्यों करें? हम why would we bother?
I think it's a very good opportunity for all the sisters who are watching the program at the moment. Obviously हम बात कर रहे हैं स्काउटिंग के हवाले से और स्काउटिंग में आप अपने बच्चों को भेज सकते हैं 30th पली मस्जिद स्काउटिंग ग्रुप जो कि एज 4 से लेके 18 तक है.
6 till 18.
6 till 18. एज 6 से लेके 18 तक जो है जितने भी बच्चे हैं वो शामिल हो सकते हैं, ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं 30th पली मस्जिद स्काउट्स ग्रुप को. और इसमें मुख्तलिफ़ तरह की एक्टिविटीज़ होती हैं, आप उनमें इन्वॉल्व हो सकते हैं. इसके अलावा अगर आप जाना चाहते हैं और हेल्प एज अ वॉलंटियर जो कि इस वक्त उनको ज़रूरत भी है, आप अपने बच्चों को भी लेके जा सकते हैं और एज अ वॉलंटियर काम कर सकते हैं. ये आपके बच्चों के लिए भी एक अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी होगी और आपके लिए ख़ुद के लिए भी, और ऑब्वियसली आप जब दूसरों की हेल्प करते हैं तो उसका एक रिवॉर्ड होता है इंशाल्लाह.
It's one of the pillars of Islam.
Yeah,
charity.
exactly, charity. And this is obviously this is a volunteer service. और आपकी जो हेल्प है वो भी एक अच्छे कोर्स की तरफ जा रही होती है. जो आपका टाइम है वो एक फिक्स टाइम एक अच्छे काम की तरफ जा रहा होता है, अल्लाह रब्बुल इज़्ज़त की तरफ के मुंतखब करदा कामों की तरफ जा रहा होता है. तो ऑब्वियसली सदफ आपके पास डिफरेंट तरह के लोग आते हैं और मुख्तलिफ़ किस्म के बच्चे आते हैं. कोई ऐसा सेक्शन भी होता है जहाँ पे स्पेशल नीड्स बच्चे भी शामिल हो सकते हैं?
So we don't have leaders that are qualified to deal with special needs children, but we're inclusive. We take anybody who wants to join our group. The same with faiths as well. We take Muslims, non-Muslims.
Yeah, this is a very good question actually. I was going to ask you.
We are called 30th Early Muslim Scouts, so predominantly our scout group does have many Muslims. They come from so far away because we're the only scout group that's Muslim in the whole of Greater London Southwest.
Wow.
But yeah, you were asking about special needs children. So yes, we will take them. And if but for that, we do usually say parents, can they please stay if they are needed?
Yeah.
We try a few sessions. We need parents to be open and honest.
Yeah.
And tell us properly about those children as well.
So obviously, जैसे आपने बात की कि this is multi-faith.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not only for Muslims. Though the name is obviously for Pali 30th Pali Masjid Scouts group, but it is open for all the faiths. Actually, really good talking to you today. Nighat Khan and Sadaf Khokar, and thank you so much for coming in today's show. I really appreciate your efforts, and I hope all the people who are watching our program today, they have enjoyed the show. And I would like to again request you, so अगर आपने volunteer काम करना चाहते हैं तो please come forward and contact them as well. 30th, you can go on the website as well.
Yes, so we've got pmscouts.com. That's our website, www.pmscouts.com, or just Google Pearly Masjid Scouts.
Yeah. So you can Google Pali Masjid Scouts, and if you want to send your children, it's a volunteer service, and आप उनको भेज सकती हैं. और निहायत ही अच्छा है, to be honest. I'm thinking to send and recommend many children towards you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to all the audience who are watching the program at the moment. Inshallah, we'll come back to you with another show with another lovely guest. Till that, Allah Hafiz.